Here we are observing Tyler becoming a nature photographer. He's never seen green leaves like this before.
I hope you have audio for
This video is sponsored by Squarespace. Changing your environment is probably one of the easiest and fastest ways to find new inspiration. Getting out of the normal routine has always helped me discover new things about myself and pursue new interests. I suppose that was one of the core reasons why I chose to leave New York for a bit. To see something new and create from a fresh perspective. Sunrise mission, kind of a fail, but I guess that's what I get for moving to this part of the country. The content trap is one of my biggest fears. When you shift from creating from a place of purpose and for your own interests to creating for an algorithm. It's something I found myself in at multiple points throughout this year. Asking myself, will this video perform? Would I still make it even if I didn't have an audience to show it to? And does it actually help someone else? These questions are important, but in actuality, the sake of the craft and improving that craft is more than enough reason to get a few friends together, drive out to the middle of nowhere, and just see what happens.
What are we doing, Tyler?
Bought this Jeep recently, as in like 3 days ago.
I want to shoot some photos of it, but we don't give any free promos around here. So all these dealer tags gotta come off.
I know that if I ever hit that wall of not wanting to pick up a camera unless I know exactly what I'm going to make and where it's going to live, then that's a major failure from the goals I've set for myself and the interest that made me pick up this camera almost 10 years ago. So who knows if this film will actually do well? Maybe the title isn't right, maybe the thumbnail could have been a little bit better if I changed the angle. Maybe the stars align and this hits that one person that really, really needs to see it. At the end of the day, for myself and for the sake of making it, none of that matters. Whether this is my best or worst received video I've ever made, it's not going to make me quit and it's not going to establish me in some level of fame that I haven't hit yet. It's another Jenga piece in the tower that I'm building every single day, and this is a day of my life that I just won't skip over.
Connor, see if you have a longer lens. Can you get a shot of that like tiny little spider in the middle of these leaves?
Like a video or a photo?
Yeah, video.
Oh boy.
That might be cool. Get in there.
Where am I at? Am I blind?
I mean, it's okay. It was, in my mind, asking you, I was like, oh, it's cool. Like, he'll just like snag a quick video of it, it'll be fine. Like a piece of B-roll that's probably not even gonna make it into the vid.
You see that spider? I can't see it anymore. It disappeared.
Hang on, I think you're too close to it. Go down.
It disappears on you, man. Oh, there it is. Yeah, you know what, Ryan? You do it. You get it. All right, bye.
Just got to our third location. It's this place called Short Sands Beach. Ryan's got the 70 to 200 on the Black Magic.
floor right now. I'm just like strapped up. You ready? How like nerdy do I look? Is it bad? No, dude. Badass.
Last location of the day. Hopefully we get a little bit of a better sunset. This was Ryan's recommendation. And I know that we have to get up here at some point.
It's so easy to talk yourself out of doing the things you want. You aren't good enough, this isn't the right time, but really there's never a right time to do anything. You almost always have to start before you're ready.
This is your idea?
Yeah.
You're not getting out of it that easy. Let's go.
Let's go from down here.
Yeah.
There could have been a million reasons for me not to come out and do this trip, not to come shoot these photos. There wasn't a client who needed it, there wasn't a timeline, there wasn't a schedule. It was me just wanting to go out and make something for the sake of making it.
All right. That was worth it.
I like trips like this because they push you into a zone that you normally don't get access to. If there was an expectation of what I needed to create throughout this day, maybe I would have taken less risks. Maybe I would have followed a better structure, had a plan, a shot list, had something tangible that I could show at the end of the day. And I didn't have that. This was me and a few friends exploring a new place and trying to tell a story as we lived it. I suppose you could look at a day like this, at a video like this, at a story like this, and claim that it was a waste of time or that it wasn't worth it. Who knows? But the one thing I do know is that if you only operate in the expectations of others, you'll only go as far as they allow you to. I want to give a huge shout out to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. One of the biggest mistakes I made early on in my career was never prioritizing my own website or a home base for my photography and video work. Thankfully, with Squarespace, that doesn't have to be an issue anymore. Being able to quickly update projects and save time is a huge priority for me, and I've been blown away with how quickly Squarespace allows you to create a website or a portfolio to display that work. Even being able to pull in assets from my other social media platforms like Instagram and YouTube keeps me focused on creating without getting bogged down by not knowing where or how to start. And with a great selection of award-winning templates, you can keep a professional look while still standing out from the crowd. Go to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/TylerBabin to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.